I haven't been to Diamond City in years, but I'll tell you, nothing's changed.
Yes?
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Diamond City Surplus! Open 24 hours!
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles?
Hello. Have you been here before?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Really? Okay. I just need to remind you that Fallon's...
No mooching. Got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
I'll take a look, sure.
A paying customer. Finally.
Is someone present? Actuator damaged.
Damn, now it's just starting to have fun. be more of those around.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer. It sounds like, the Brotherhood of Steel is, they're, still around in the Commonwealth. I mean, I guess there was, some sort of fight. Like, lots of guns, or whatever, in the Arcagen building. Some people, not me, because it's so...
Really nice houses and no one living there.
We're wondering if maybe there's
It's not a good sign.
something they like technology, and their gadgets, and stuff.
Do things around here.
I guess they were seen coming out of it all right, so maybe now they'll, you know...
Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them. That's not a good
They got
sign.
what they came for. I think they don't need anything else. I don't know. Just a thought. I'll play some music. Here comes Bing Crosby saying we should accentuate.
Bring in the pain.
I guess that was easy if you were Bing Crosby.
Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them. That's not a good sign. Run my knee out! Nice job, Leadfoot.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer. good news. If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead, or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway,
Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them.
like, worry, worry, worry.
That's the song by the Three Sons. I was gonna play it next time.
I was just starting to have fun. Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them. That's not a good sign. Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them. That's not a good sign. I think the answers we're looking for are inside that house. Perfectly nice houses and no one living in them. That's not a good sign.
Hey.
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
I'll take a look, sure.
into each life, rain must fall. I think that was Ella Fitzgerald confirming that thought. Here's a thing, a sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it. John and Kathy Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovation in hairstyles. Look good, make people jealous. Oh. The 5 stars are up next, singing about a lady. I guess maybe one of them by you.
Nice. There we go.
Well, that would just create workplace tension. Here's the 5 stars.
Won't be able to hack this.
What's that? Ears playing trick out there. Somewhere.
Now we're just starting to have fun.
Got it. Yes.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie who was doing the singing, but... never mind. Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll
I'm hungry.
I'll
Human.
read it.
Human.
John and Kathy's Super Salon invites
Crazy.
you to try out
Firing
the
a weapon
latest
like that.
innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh.
Time to die!
Here's the big Maybell. Whole lot of shit going on. I don't know what else there is to say.
You human!
That's how we do things around here.
I think. Come on, play.
I'm feeling eyes on my back. Yet? Pretty sure we're not alone.
They're here! Over here!
Stocked up, another kill from me.
Sponsors. Power Noodles. Our chef only says one sentence, but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Next we've got Betty Hutton. She's close. She's pretty good, right?
Hey,
Need some? Something? Worth wasting my bullets. Maybe it'd be better if we moved out of the radiation. Got some spare ammo if you want.
That's it.
Such a positive guy, that being crowded.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm me, Travis. You ready? Okay, use your imagination. Here's by Crosby.
I was just starting to have fun. Make me carry that worthless crap.
Find him! Find him!
That's what I call a confirmed
arm.
Enjoyed that song by Warren Smith, because I can't take it back. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps, and there are some people help me get here. People like A portion of this broadcast has been brought to you by the Mega Surgery Center, now featuring facial reconstructive surgery. Why settle for less than perfection? Adam Bomb Baby is next. It's by the 5 stars. Where was it? Already know. They did good work.
In the end, we are all Adam's children.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose. Or be divided in his sight.
I'm just passing through. Don't want any trouble.
This is no place.
I'm here to worship Adam, just like you.
If that is true...
You point, I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
Yeah?
All those seeking Adam are welcome. Or is it something more tangible you require? In the end, we are all Adam's children.
making me feel sick in my stomach.
Protect and serve.
That smells absolutely horrible.
The sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
Hey,
What do you want? Here's that ammo.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. This one is from Skeeter Davis. It's the, ironically, end of the world.
Hey.
Well?
Heads up.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
What's a swatter?
Haha, rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend? See, one team would be...
Look, dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
That right, Mr. Smarty Pants? If you're such an expert...
The teams would also beat the spectators to death. That's how the term spectator sport got started.
Yeah, something tells me you're making all this up.
I like my version better. Now, can I interest you in these genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatters?
Not today.
You're missing out, pal.
Yeah?
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really... Ew.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Here. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting...
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing...
We're looking for my son, Sean.
Good question. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman.
So we're talking a small...
Uh-huh.
Well, that confirms it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of groups...
Sure. So you think this
Well, they're the boogie.
Uh-huh.
Easy to see why. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
It sounds like,
Don't lie to me, Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've got something to hide.
some sort of
blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Maybe they were looking for something, specific.
Either way,
that makes sense.
I need to find Sean.
You're right.
They like technology and their gadgets and stuff, so...
One of them came right up to me.
Wait.
They would go...
Sure.
I guess they were seen coming out of it all right, so maybe now...
Oh, yeah. I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right. Calm down. Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenaries.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen. Let's you and I take a walk.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. But 9-to-1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
What the hell are you shooting at?
Don't think I can pick this.
Here we...
Hey, Valentine.
Hold your horses.
Loctite. Lock's really strong.
That's one heck of a lock.
No
Something
way
to
I could pick
hide,
this.
Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Won't be able to pick this. Nick.
We can't get through that door. Stubborn lock, ain't it? Stubborn lock, ain't it? See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Child kidnapped. Father braves dangers of the Commonwealth to find missing son.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute,
No funny
he'd come
business
running.
around the room.
Maybe to get a man's attention.
Ah,
easier,
yes. I remember you.
Maybe
Our
shout
new
a
arrival.
little less.
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume? You two aren't trying to get me into hot water now, are you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, what? I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
Oh, of course. I will do everything in my power to help you. I remember Mr. Kellogg, but I insist you take the key to his old house. It's been abandoned, though. I'm afraid this whole thing might be fruitless.
Need something, honey? Housing
Piper.
permit?
Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print. You can read all about it in the next issue.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Read about the man at a time. Vault Dweller wakes up after 200
The
years.
latest hairstyles from the upper stands. Swatter, swatter. Who needs a swatter?
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Got everything you could need. Med-X, Mentats.
Such a positive guy. That
Sure.
Cosby.
Let's take a look.
Check it out.
Coming to you from,
Don't be caught
Every
dead.
piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
I mean, the Great Green Jewel
Sure.
of the Commonwealth.
Let's take a look.
It's
Odds and ends.
Diamond City Radio.
When someone named Big Maybell says there's a whole lot of shaking going on, you can probably believe. I mean, it's fair to say that's probably accurate.
Hey, Arturo.
It's the new guy. That's you, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm the...
Well, it's good to...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel free to test the grips.
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
Sit down, the home team. Buy a swatter.
Self-prescribed Kim.
Doctor?
Recommended
The patient.
by me, myself,
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Could use some...
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
You look like you need a prescription filled.
You and your mercenary friend keep your guns in your pants. Capiche?
detective on Diamond City. Are we still the
Heard you rescued Valentine. Good work.
Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
Got the clue? All right.
That last song? Okay.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
And now, a word
small to
or
you?
several
Figured
from
a guy
our
like
sponsors.
Kellogg would think big.
Fallon's Basement, providing top-of-the-line
Well,
fashion to Diamond
that's
City
one way to
for
hire a
over
room.
10 generations. Next is, I don't want to set the world on fire by, it's the ink spots.
Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Hey, Valentine.
Why don't you search that table? Then we'll compare notes.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Nick.
Good find. Not gonna lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man. Waiting on you.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
I don't know. I might need your help on this one, but maybe I should go on my own.
If you need me, just come knocking. If not, then the next time I see you, I hope it's with your son, safe and sound.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go. Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
That's right.
Okay, I'll do it.
Win the game. Buy a swatter.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Read the public and be prepared.
Head on inside.
Nothing to see here.
She's going to die. She needs help.
Allows nuclear protection on a budget.
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Bring in the pain. Starting to have fun.
bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this. We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Okay.
Find anything useful on him?
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City. And I'll Squatters own a piece of Diamond City history and then beat people to death with it. Elton Bridge is next with a song that, well, frankly, it sounds very irresponsible for several reasons. Here's Uranium Fever.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
You're messing with the best.
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise
Kellogg's
extreme
pretty
caution.
smart. He's doing everything he can to keep people off his trail.
Attention, assailant.
What
Lower
have
your
we here?
weapons immediately. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
This had to be Kellogg.
Signature confirmed. Assailant, Kellogg. Known associates.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things. So, this radio station here, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up? Need a pick-me-up? Visit Chemicare and get a prescription today. A balanced life through chemistry. Now well, I guess I'll play some Billie Holiday.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man? this the place? Is he in here, boy?
Well, well. Dogmeat must be part bloodhound. Why don't you give him a break while we pay Kellogg a visit?
Don't worry, Dogmeat. Just saying hello.
Find anything useful on him?
Is someone present?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors...
Overactive sensors. Why are you hiding? Curious.
I recommend against hostile action.
I was in error. No enemy detected.
But my scanners must be malfunctioning. An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Possibly.
Gone. Kellogg's secure facility.
Engaging hostile life form.
Elimination required.
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile. Offline. Kellogg has ordered your terminal.
Got another kill from me. Bad vibes from this place. We shouldn't be here.
Actuator damaged. Shutting down.
Initiate directive Sigma. Kron. Protect Kellogg.
Institute toasters!
I am damaged. Kellogg will not be pleased.
mistake you'll ever make.
Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating him. It would appear my target has disappeared.
Other side's chained up.
They were wise to flee.
I think we have
Is
company.
someone present? Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my systems need calibration.
Sweet. Got it.
Find anything useful on him?
Going up. 4.
I hope you enjoyed that last song.
Going down.
Okay.
I swear I heard
This is
something.
Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway. The only one surprised that this is, a woman. It's just, that doesn't really sound like a woman's name. Hey, who are you writing that poem for? Skeeter!
Please come out. Dawn. Excellent. Combat. Systems offline.
Movement detected. Curious.
Sweet.
You cannot remain undetected for long. I was in error. No enemy detected.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Yes.
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Attacking human. Destruction of fellow synth verified.
Gonna break every bone in your body. Everyone's wasting my bullets.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Nice.
Sensor anomaly detected.
The hell are they?
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Now it's just starting to have... Trash them!
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Upper limb actuator damaged.
That's how we do things around here. You hear that? That's what I call a confirmed kill.
That's it. That's it.
Hello?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I don't know where they are.
Following Institute protocol. Eliminating.
I am a victim of violence.
Waste of time.
Hey.
Need something? Oh, you shouldn't have.
I hope you liked that one. That was maybe by the Ink Spots. I mean, it was definitely by the Ink Spots. It's called Maybe. I should have been clearer. It sounds like the Brotherhood of Steel is they're still around in the Commonwealth. I mean, I guess there was some sort of fight, like with lots of guns or whatever at the Arcjet building. Some people, not me, just some other people who were totally different.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Technology, gadgets, and stuff. So,
Hey,
that looked like it hurt.
I guess they were seen coming out of it all right. So maybe now they'll, leave if they got what they came for. They don't need anything else.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
Now looking for the song that's... It's about... space travel. Here's Rocket 69.
Yes. Got it.
Can't find slippery little.
Rest yet?
Nice.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
You murdering, kidnapping psychopath.
Right to it, then. Your son's Sean. But if you're hoping for a...
Fuck you, Kellogg.
Let him go.
The Institute? Well, I'll find him. No matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. But I think we've been talking long enough.
I hope you liked that one. That was maybe by the Ink Spots. I mean, it was definitely by the Ink Spots. It's called Maybe. I should have been clearer.
Is someone...
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
I guess there was some sort of fight. Lots of guns, or whatever, at the arcade building. Some people, not me, just some other people, totally different, were wondering if they were doing something
just starting to have
specific.
fun.
That makes sense, right? I mean, they like technology and their gadgets and stuff.
It's not too late.
Seems like a place.
Stop.
Go.
Turn around and leave.
Coming out of it all right, so
You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
over there, get them! They got what they came for, and they don't need anything else. I don't know.
That's how we do things around here.
Play some music. This is Civilization by, it's by Danny Kaye. Right.
Hey.
What? You want?
Sweet. Perfect. That's it.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My sin. You're standing down. Let's talk.
Yes. Got it.
And there he is. Most people. Hello.
Gone. any suffering you may incur.
That's what I call a confirmed kill. Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
All this tech. You were barely human.
Going up.
Of the Commonwealth. Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Son of a... It's the goddamn Brotherhood of Steel. What the hell are they doing here?
Connie Allen there with
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Look at these burn marks. Must have
great.
spent a whole
Brotherhood?
case.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
Yeah, I'll say. That thing must be packed with troops and enough firepower to level Diamond City if it wanted.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Nice to be on the open road.
I can't believe I'm stuck babysitting the police station outpost.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Danse's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxson wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxson is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! By Elder Maxson's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Win this war.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. You couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion. So how did it look out
Excuse
there?
me, Paladin Dance?
A lot of work
There
ahead
you
of
are.
us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxson?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Danse. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Hey.
Await. Hitting your command.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report.
Watch your step on the flight deck.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Got it.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking for... Anyway, there's a pretty decent T-60 suit. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan, the powers that be. If you need to stock...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet. In the meantime.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
I can't believe super mutants were human once. Science gone so wrong.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going... First question.
Right.
As a child, were you ever exposed to...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
I never liked having squires aboard a warship, but Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait, I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever. I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Which leads me to the specifically, under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols, and unfortunately...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
As you patrol, I'm authorized to... And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol... In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Hey.
You... Point. I... Shoot. I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
If you have a moment, there's something... I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
So there is a human being under all that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but yes, there is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner. My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you on the team.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, despite all that. At this point, honestly, I don't feel... It's apparent from your attitude and your...
Uh-huh. I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. Let me start at the beginning. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Rivet City. Must be post-war, because I've never heard of it.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier. One of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
From one soldier to another. I'm glad to see that our bond is as strong as ever. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Watch your steps, sir.
Tighten up the meter. Now split the difference.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Why are you bothering me?
Remember your 3 C's. Training, drive, center back. Not everything you need will have all of them. But they're guaranteed to have outstanding. I can see you complete my supervision. A final rule of my range? No injuries. Anyone foolish enough to get hurt during practice can find their own way up to sickbay. Otherwise, use the range as you see fit.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs. This area seems to be invisible.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Green stuff here. So boring. Put some of that down.